All right, so this question says a ball rolls down a slope and travels a distance given by the equation d is equal to 2t squared plus 9t in feet, where t represents the time in seconds. Find the time it took for the ball to roll a distance of 68 feet. So what are a few things that we generally establish? Okay, the equation is going to be important. And we know the ball rolls a distance of 68 feet. So what does that mean? It means that if the ball rolls a distance of 68 feet, it can be represented by 2t squared plus 9 is equal to 68. And we generally set our equations equal to 0 in order to solve. So we're subtracting 68, and we do that from both sides. And that's how we're ending up with this equation right here. So our next step is to get the factored form of the equation so we can actually solve, and we're going to do that using the box method, reverse distributive property. So we know our 2t squared, 2t squared goes in this box. That's by 2t times t, and or negative 68 goes in this box, and to get a negative we're multiplying a positive times a negative gives a negative result. So next we're going to move on to factors of 68, of a negative 68, sorry. So we can have a negative 1 and a positive 68. We can have a negative 2 and a positive 34. We can have a negative 4 and a positive 17. Excuse me. And you could flip each of these. Now, we have to remember that one of these terms must be multiplied by 2. So one of these factors must be multiplied by 2. And we're really wanting to get a positive 9. If I multiply this by 2, I'm not going to get a positive 9 when I combine this. If I multiply this by 2, that's still not going to give me a positive 9. And even if I multiply this one by 2. So the pair of factors that work are negative 4 and positive 17. And I'm going to show you how that works. So it means that our negative 4 would go here. Get the correct color, Mrs. Thomas. Negative 4, 2 times 4, that's a negative 8t, and a plus 17 goes here, which would give me a plus 17t, which means that when I combine these two, I'm going to end up getting a positive 9t. What does that actually mean? I can now write the factored form of my equation. So here is my factored form, which is going to be what I get on the outside of my box. Okay, so my factored form is going to be t minus 4 times 2t plus 17 is equal to 0. So according to the zero product property, either t minus 4 is equal to 0 or 2t plus 17 is equal to 0. So if, let's use another color here, if t minus 4 is equal to 0, I would add 4 to both sides, which means t is equal to 4 seconds. If 2t plus 17 is equal to 0, subtracting 17, so 2t is equal to negative 17. I would divide by 2, which would mean that t is equal to a negative 8.5. I could keep it as negative 17. Those are my two solutions. We know we're talking about tangible things. And we know that time cannot be negative. So Since that is the case, the solution for this particular question is, so since time, I don't like this color, this is too pale. Let's try this again. Since time cannot be negative, it will take the ball 4 seconds to roll a distance of 68 feet. So that would be our solution. There you go.